Hey guys, let's talk about what I just saw. Well, this film certainly didn't disappoint. The new live-action reboot of the Batman franchise, titled simply The Batman, is in theaters, and it was amazing. The film takes place early on in Batman's career, at a point where Bruce Wayne has been Batman for a couple years, but hasn't really found his way yet. All of this begins to change when he starts investigating a series of gruesome murders perpetrated by an enigmatic villain known as the Riddler. As he tries to uncover who the Riddler is, his path intersects with that of Selina Kyle, a beautiful, badass, yet aloof thief. Joining forces with her, Batman sets out to not only catch the Riddler, but also come to terms with just what his role in Gotham should be. Now, here are some of the things that I loved about this film. First of all, Robert Pattinson gives a nice, distinct performance as Batman, as he not only provides the proper physicality needed for the role, but also utterly sells the deep insecurity and deep cynicism that one would expect from an early Batman. Zoe Kravitz also does a great job as Selina Kyle, nailing the character's outward toughness, sexiness, and cynicism, as well as her more emotionally vulnerable side, in such a way that her path from criminal to more of an anti-hero comes off as believable. While he's surprisingly not in the film as much as you'd expect, Paul Dano proves to be nevertheless a great Riddler, providing an entertaining yet disturbing performance that serves as a great foil to Pattinson's stoic seriousness. Additionally, even though he's effectively just a side character in the film, Colin Farrell was quite enjoyable as the Penguin, playing his sleazy mobster persona absolutely to the T and providing some genuinely funny moments. The film's score, while certainly more minimalistic than those in other Batman films, is nevertheless effectively moody, dark, and utterly epic as needed. The film additionally deserves a lot of credit for remembering something that quite frankly a lot of the more recent portrayals of Batman have forgotten, that he's not a damn killer. Finally, the last act of the film is really well done, as it is not only truly nerve-wracking in how suspenseful it is, but also in how it brings everything together as an origin for Batman becoming a true hero and a symbol of hope. That said, while this film is amazing, it does have a few issues. First of all, Andy Serkis is unfortunately very underutilized as Alfred, being largely sidelined for most of the movie. In addition, the costuming did look a little off at times, with Kravitz having honestly the dumbest Catwoman mask I've ever seen, not only in how it didn't hide her face at all, but also in how it looked way too cheap compared to the rest of her outfit and gear, as well as the Riddler's costume being a little too on the nose, with the Zodiac Killer inspiration. The film also could have greatly benefited from us seeing Batman and the future Commissioner Gordon actually forming their alliance, instead of just showing us that they're already allies at the start of the film. Finally, the film does have some pacing issues, in that it does get sidetracked a couple of times, seemingly for no other reason than to stretch the film to 3 hours, with side plots that really don't amount to much in the grand scheme of things. With all that said, however, I would give The Batman an enthusiastic A. This is easily one of the best superhero movies I've seen in years, especially since it takes itself seriously without being utterly hopeless, but is instead rather uplifting. I can easily see a fantastic series being born out of this film. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell. Also, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter. And if you have any extra money that you're not sure what to do with, there is my Patreon and my coffee. By the way, special thanks to Patreon supporter L'Oreal McNabb. Have a nice day.